Mama June, this Alana Thompson's sister is in urgent medical situation. What happened? The Shannon family, known to millions through reality TV as Mama June, from Not to Hot and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, has weathered many storms, both in the public eye and behind the scenes. From drug addiction, public fallouts, surprise engagements, and custody battles, the family has experienced it all. But now, a serious medical emergency has shaken them once again. This time, it's not Mama June or Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson making headlines. It's one of Alana's sisters who finds herself in the middle of a sudden and frightening health crisis. An emergency that took everyone by surprise. The news came without warning. A family member reportedly rushed one of Alana Thompson's older sisters to the hospital after a rapid decline in health. The situation quickly escalated from mild symptoms to an urgent medical emergency that left the entire Shannon family rattled. With fans holding their breath and social media filled with speculation, the family has been forced into a new chapter of emotional turmoil. While the identity of the sister in distress wasn't immediately clear in the early hours of the story unfolding, family members began dropping cryptic messages online, leading many to believe the medical scare involved either Lauren Pumpkin Shannon or Jessica Chubbs Shannon. Both sisters are known for being strong, outspoken, and resilient, but no one is immune when health issues strike unexpectedly. What we know so far. Insiders say the emergency began suddenly. One of the sisters began experiencing extreme fatigue, nausea, and severe abdominal pain. At first, it seemed like a routine illness. But things escalated quickly. Within hours, she reportedly became non-responsive and was rushed to the emergency room. Doctors performed a battery of tests, and the family remained on edge, waiting for answers. The hospital room became a place of fear and whispered prayers as doctors scrambled to determine the cause. The entire Shannon family, Mama June, Alana, Pumpkin, and other close relatives, reportedly dropped everything to be by her side. The family rallies together. If there's one thing viewers of the Shannon family reality shows have learned over the years, it's that they know how to rally when one of their own is in trouble. Despite their many internal conflicts, the Shannon sisters have a deep bond that cannot be broken, especially in times of crisis. Mama June, who has had a rocky history with her daughters, was said to be in tears. Despite past struggles, including estrangement, addiction, and mistrust, she reportedly put everything aside and rushed to be with her daughter. Sources close to the family revealed that June has been staying at the hospital, barely sleeping and demanding updates from the medical team around the clock. Meanwhile, Alana, who is currently balancing school and personal growth, made it clear that family comes first. She was spotted at the hospital looking visibly distraught, surrounded by friends and loved ones. The once sassy, ever-energetic teen appeared shaken, reportedly holding her sister's hand and whispering words of comfort. Pumpkin takes the lead. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, often the rock of the family, once again stepped into the role of caretaker and emotional leader. Since gaining custody of Alana following Mama June's legal troubles and rehabilitation journey, Pumpkin has been balancing motherhood, marriage, and family obligations. But now, her strength is being tested once more. Sources revealed that Pumpkin has taken charge of coordinating medical care, speaking with doctors, and managing media inquiries. With cameras paused and reality TV left behind momentarily, she's focused solely on ensuring her sister receives the best care possible. Friends say she's been a pillar of strength, despite breaking down in private moments. Her husband, Josh Efford, has also stepped in, reportedly taking care of their children so that Pumpkin can remain by her sister's side full-time. The family's close-knit nature has never been more evident than in this difficult moment. A mysterious condition? What has left fans and family members most anxious is the lack of concrete diagnosis. Despite tests, imaging, and lab work, doctors are still trying to piece together the puzzle. The symptoms, acute abdominal pain, intermittent fevers, and fainting, could point to several medical issues ranging from infection, autoimmune disorders, or even something more serious like an undiagnosed chronic condition. There are even whispers about a potential surgical procedure being considered. However, due to the sensitive location of the symptoms and the patient's history, the medical team is reportedly being cautious. They want to avoid unnecessary invasive procedures until they're certain about what they're dealing with. Online speculation and public concern. As with any public figure facing a health scare, the online world immediately lit up with theories, rumors, and support. Hashtags like #PrayForShannon and #StayStrongPumpkin began trending as fans sent their well wishes. Some speculated the illness could be linked to stress or burnout. After all, the family has been filming, traveling, and dealing with constant public scrutiny for years. Others raised concerns about past health issues, wondering if something left untreated had now turned serious. Of course, the Shannon family, used to the spotlight, chose to maintain privacy about the specifics, at least for now. A family spokesperson asked for space, saying, "This is a very difficult time." They're grateful for the prayers and support and ask for understanding as they focus on recovery. Alana's emotional reaction. For Alana, watching a sister suffer so intensely has been heartbreaking. Fans have followed her journey from a spunky toddler in Tierras to a young woman trying to find her place in the world. This crisis, however, may be one of the most formative moments of her life. Alana has always leaned on her sisters for strength. While she's built a unique identity and grown increasingly independent, this moment reminds everyone how deeply connected she is to her family. Witnesses say she's been emotionally wrecked, spending nights at the hospital, skipping public events, and clinging tightly to hope. This ordeal might change her perspective on life, family, and fame. Sources close to her suggest she's already been reevaluating her goals, perhaps considering stepping back from the limelight to focus on what matters most, her loved ones. Mama June faces her past. This crisis has brought Mama June full circle. Once vilified in tabloids and called out by her own children for her erratic behavior and choices, June is now trying to make amends and step up as a mother. For her, this is a critical moment, an opportunity to prove she's changed, that she can be counted on when it truly matters. Watching her daughter in a hospital bed has reportedly shaken her to her core. According to insiders, June hasn't left the hospital grounds since arriving. She's been quiet, withdrawn, and focused on prayer, something she reportedly turned to heavily during her own recovery journey. What's next for the Shannon family? As of now, the family remains in limbo. Test results are still pending, and while the sister's condition has stabilized, there is no clear roadmap to recovery. The hospital has advised continued monitoring and possibly further tests in the coming days.